Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Let's talk about Solana, see what is happening with the price, and of course, what is yet to come. If you're looking at the market, I'm sure you guys can pick up as to what's really happening over the course of the last few days now. Even though Bitcoin is holding much better, you are seeing the dominance index actually going higher, which is causing a lot of altcoins to actually lag behind. And Solana is down about 3.9% on the daily time frame. If you're looking at it on the weekly time frame, Sol is down about 9.7, so almost 10% right now. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening. So as far as this price is concerned, $139.18. Right off the bat, you can see the price is sitting below $140 mark. And we spoke about this yesterday, the potential of going to a specific level, which of course, when I pull out the charts, is definitely there. And it's looking like that is, obviously a possibility. If you're looking at it in Bitcoin comparative, it's down about 4.3% with the market cap sitting at 65.1 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about $3.2 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So let's start off with some of the news, of course, revolving around the Solana ecosystem. So this is a big one. XNet Mobile officially moves to Solana with over 850 radios and data served to 1 million plus users. XNet is a DPIN network that expands mobile coverage by using radios and access points. And moving forward, speaking about NFTs, guys, NFTs are, gaining a lot of buzz across, the crypto industry once again. And yeah, you can see Solana surpasses all the other blockchains combined in monthly chain royalties from NFTs. Dominance is at about 53% right now, and royalties is $2 million. Huge stuff. Let me know down below which NFT you guys have under your radar, because I am going to start paying attention to some of these NFTs right now. So let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding that. And moving forward, some major news. South Korea National Pension Service buys 245,000 MicroStrategy shares worth 33.75 million in quarter two. And if you don't know, MicroStrategy is one of the top Bitcoin holders. If you know, you know. And then, the biggest news out of them all is this right here. And this tells you everything. This tells you where the crypto market is heading, where the institutions are taking the crypto markets, because they know the interest is there, and they know this is another asset class that is going to be here to stay. And you can see Franklin Templeton files for a crypto index ETF. Let that sink in, guys. A crypto index ETF, which would initially hold Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it could expand to more as we go further into listings for ETFs. But this right here is one of the biggest news that you could even ever have imagined. And if you think about the magnitude of this, you could really understand where the crypto market is really heading in the future. Not just this bull cycle, we're talking in the grand scheme of things in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. It's starting to get to that serious phase, which we used to dream about a few years back. And this is insane. Let me know your personal thoughts down below. And regarding ETFs, Solana is one of the ones that is being most talked about in terms of ETF. Solana is up there. We're also seeing XRP up there because of the fact that their lawsuit in terms of the regulatory side of things, it's looking much better. Investor confidence is increasing. So you're starting to see more and more talks regarding more ETFs. And I think moving forward into the future, we're going to see way more ETFs come abroad, because let's face it, the interest for crypto assets is going to be extremely high. Wait till you see it, and I'm very confident about that. But of course, only time is going to tell. But let's take a look at what's happening with our dominance index. You can pretty much see the dominance index is picking up traction going into Saturday morning. I spoke to you guys about this yesterday and about literally 2 days ago, that we shouldn't get really excited because dominance is falling down. Because usually when dominance tends to fall down, what happens to altcoins is altcoins actually go up as long as Bitcoin is quite stable. And that's where all of the moon boys start saying, this is the time to get excited, and you're about to see, altcoin rally. But I've been saying, not even close. Bitcoin dominance is still really high, and we're not even close to altcoin season. But I do believe, quite frankly, that quarter four this year, and again, I'm basing it off of historic price patterns as well, I think quarter four of this year will be bullish for the broader market, Bitcoin as well as altcoins, something like we have seen back in the beginning of the year. But let's see what happens. Obviously, time is going to tell. Elections are in November, so it's going to be a very, very interesting year indeed. And of course, if we are able to get some interest rate cuts in September, I think that would be a huge catalyst as well. But let me know your personal thoughts regarding that. As far as Bitcoin price is concerned, you guys can see Bitcoin is managing to hold within the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, which will take. But it's not back above 60K, and most importantly, it's not at the confirmation level that I gave myself around $64,000. So as of now, I still do believe that Bitcoin could actually tumble towards the downside still, believe it or not. I think Bitcoin could definitely still go down to $53,000. Obviously, if it's not able to hold around these levels, we were literally at $56,000 yesterday. So what makes us think that we don't see Bitcoin tumbling over a little bit more? So be very cautious, especially if you're an altcoin holder right now. We could see more downside for the broader market, especially altcoins, because if Bitcoin drops, dominance will hit a new yearly high and altcoins will go lower. So now that we have that out of the way, let's take a look at what we're looking at in terms of our good old friend Sol. So Solana is obviously moving its way back towards the downside, and obviously we lost that support where we were yesterday. But now again, speaking about the support, you are seeing the price of Sol retesting another significant amount of support, especially around the $137.52. That's the key support line. If this support does not hold, I've said this to you guys before and I'll say it again, $130 Solana would not be an unrealistic target to be aiming for. Again, that would only be a move of about 7%, guys. Only a 7% move could potentially even retest the July 5th lows, possibly at 120. Obviously, if we were to see a significant pullback for Bitcoin, taking Bitcoin back down to possibly the 53 or potentially even down to the $49,000. Let's actually put that into perspective. In order for Bitcoin to actually retest the 49K, that's a 16% move. That's a 16% move. If this happens with the dominance sitting the way it is, you will see Sol dropping, potentially 30%, to be quite frank with you. Let's say 25. Let's be realistic. Let's just say 25%. 25% drop for Sol could put Solana around, $105 price point. So I know no one wants to hear this, but, we need to be mentally prepared for anything that can happen with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is still at the neckline of the 23.6 Fib support level. So, we need to be mentally prepared for that. As of now, I'm not turning mega bullish for the broader market for the short term, because of course, number one, we're not at the confirmation level, and number two, we're still hanging pretty much at the edge of the major support. But let me know down below what you guys think. Of course, if the price of Sol were to drop to that level, in case Bitcoin does retest a 49K range, I'm sure a lot of people in the Solana community that want to reaccumulate at a cheaper price, that have done their due diligence and research, are willing to dollar cost averaging, won't be complaining at that price one. But let me know down below what you guys personally think. Love each and every one of you guys. Continue supporting. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.